Namaskaram, dear all, dear children, parents, volunteers. Welcome for yet another episode of PrAMaYaS kiSOra mEdhA prOtsAhana yOjanA. Namaste, Chinu. And we will. Can you hear the Tanpura, all of you? Yeah. Just such an yoga mudra, and we'll say Omkara thrice, and we will start the event. Sit straight. Listen to the Tanpura and say Om along with me. Very good. I'll just play maybe for about 30 seconds a ragam in the same Shruti. The Shruti what I had kept is D, rendu katta. C, C sharp, D, right? Let us see who identifies the ragam at the first. Put your hands up. I can see almost all of you. Pranathi, your video is off, Pranathi, I can't see you. All the music children who can identify the ragam should quickly tell me, right? Okay, the hand has come up. Let me finish. Generally, we start a ragam at a particular grahaswaram. The grahaswaram for this ragam ideally is Gandharam or sometimes Madhyasthai. When I say Gandharam, it is Madhyasthai Gandharam. Okay? And Pancham. Tell me, Shree Vagadishwari, what is the ragam?
Hamsadvani.
Very good. So both of you can identify instantly, right?
Yeah.
Pavan, I was expecting your hands to come up, Pavan. No. Pavan would say, Mama, I play in G sharp, but you played in D, so I got slightly confused. Is that so, Pavan? No? Then tell me, is there any difference in our system of ragam? In whichever Shruti you play or sing, should it make any difference in your perception, Mayan? In your perception of the ragam, should it make any difference? Geetika?
I don't know.
Okay, you may not really identify this. Okay. Pranathi. See, I kept the Tanpura in D. D is 2. The value, numerical value in Indian system is 2. Second white, if you really say. C, C sharp, D. And I played Hamsadvani starting from Gandharam, Madhyasthai Gandharam. Pavan plays in G sharp. Pavan has kept his keyboard setting in G sharp. Why he preferred G sharp? Because he sings along with. He's just a small little boy, and maybe when he grows up after about 2-3 years or so, his voice, not only Pavan, Mayans, Chinmay, all the boys, your voice will come down, yes or no? But for girls, it will stay put there for good about next 20 years or 25 years. For boys, immediately it comes down. I hope all of you know this. Shree Vagadishwari, do you know this dynamics? As the children grow up, for a boy, a Karthikeyan, do you know this thought? You're all small little young children now. Your voice will sound as sweet as a girl's voice now. That's why when a small boy sings in movies, generally it is Janaki Amma or Rajeshwari Amma who sing for boys also. A woman's voice, because the voice is same. As you grow up, because of your physiological growth, at about 12 to 13 years of age, your voice changes. Have you noticed it? Do you know about this? Pranathi, do you know about this? Yes. Yes. Ma'am, cheese.
This is called the Adam's apple.
Adam's apple is the place where you are pharyngeal, the pout is there. Yeah, Adam's apple has got nothing to do directly with the voice change. Voice change happens because of hormones. It's hormonal growth. The vocal cords get thickened and your voice gets lowered in the pitch. It doesn't happen in case of instruments. Anybody can play in G sharp. Anybody can play in C or D. Pavan, are you following me? Now, Pavan is chosen to play his entire compositions, range of compositions in G sharp. Shree Vagadishwari plays her veena in E. But when they sing, she would not be singing in E. She would be singing in G sharp. But Pavan has got a comfort of singing in G sharp because he is playing with his fingers. His mouth is free to sing. But when I play my flute, I can't sing and play together. No. I can play a violin or a mridangam or a keyboard or a veena and sing along with. And I'm telling you, Shree Vagadishwari School of Music is a very rich parampara, Karakudi School of Veena Music. It is the 12th generation. Shambhavi Bhaskar, Shamla ma'am's daughter, is of 12th generation from the music. And they play veena and sing along with, in whichever Shruti. I hope, Vagadishwari, you know the legend of your school, right? That is how it is. That is how it is. So all of you please understand, henceforth in every class, I'll talk a little bit of a ragam of 30 seconds. Let us see who found out. Today, Shree Vagadishwari and Shree Ranjani, both of them found out at the same time. It is Hamsadhvani. Now, Pavan is the only boy who's got an instrument along with him. Quickly, Pavan, can you play Hamsadhvani, only the Arohanam, Avarohanam? Sariga Panisa, Sani Pagarisa, on keyboard and show me in G sharp.
Yes.
Yeah, quickly. Sani Bagariza. Correct. Now the same Hamsadhvani, how does it sound on a different Shruti? This is also Hamsadhvani, that is also Hamsadhvani. But the notes in European parlance are different. I started my Shadjam at D. I can also start my Shadjam at C or G or G sharp, E, anywhere. Please understand, our way of understanding music is this. Ours is relative in nature. The Western music is absolute in nature. The moment you understand and find out, it becomes very easy and to transpose or superimpose your musical thoughts onto any instrument and play the ragam without losing the swarasthanam or the raga bhavam. What could be raga bhavam? Shree Vagadishwari, quickly tell me. Pavan, Kanna, can you move to your right slightly? Koncha right, move to your right. Perfect. Be there. And we can't see your keyboard, Kanna. Can you move behind? Okay, get the keyboard closer to you. Yeah, very nice. Okay. Chalo, quickly, Vagadishwari, can you tell about that? No? Raga bhavam?
No idea, sir. I don't.
Okay, I'll tell you. The same maavu, when you spread it at dosai or when you cook it as idli, it tastes different. The maavu is same. It's a very crude example, but you are giving a shape to it. You are spreading it. The kind of heat generated is different. Konja enna vittu, you turn it left right, both the sides. The taste of the same maavu becomes dosai. But when you cook it inside a idli cooker, it tastes different. It tastes idli. Means the same notes with a kind of handling it by incorporating the kind of embellishments, gamakams, the jaru, whatever way you handle it. So that the ragam comes, you can paint a kind of a melodic structure. That is the raga bhavam, which is not very directly attributable to the swarams alone. Swarams themselves do not become ragam. You do that, the ragam comes out. Otherwise, you just play the notes, you can never produce the ragam. Right? Wonderful, so long, so good. I think we had a nice start. Just a moment. And children, a round of applause to Shree Vagadishwari and Shree Ranjani, who found out the ragam within about 10 seconds. Very nice. Be ready all of you. Every class I'll play a little bit of ragam. Karthikeyan, Mayan, and Pavan, Shree Vagadishwari, Geetika, Khyatika, all these people are into music should be able to find out. Okay, I call upon Master Thadepalli Chinmay Sharma. I call him Professor Chinmay Sharma. Chinu, can you move to your left? Slightly to your left. Koncha left. Move avnana. Koncha. To your left. Move to your left. Don't move the camera. Move to your left. That's it. Okay. Very nice. Start.
Okay, sir. Good morning, everyone.
My name is Chinmay. As we all know that Srimad Bhagavad Gita is told by Lord Sri Krishna to Arjuna in the battlefield. Bhagavad Gita has total 18 chapters. These 18 chapters are divided into 3 parts. First chapter to 6 chapters are known as Karma Shatkam. 7th chapter to 12th chapters are known as Bhakti Shatkam. 13th chapter to 18th chapter are known as Jnana Shatkam. Karma means to do one's duty. Bhakti means to do one's duty with devotion. Jnana means to do one's duty with knowledge or wisdom. The ultimate message from Gita is we should do our own work with full devotion and wisdom. Bhakti is very important for this. Likewise, if we add bhakti for anything, it will become powerful. For suppose if we add bhakti to water, it will become tirtham. If we add bhakti to food, it will become prasadam. If we add bhakti to work, it will become seva. So today I am going to recite the Bhakti Yogam, the 12th chapter of Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Om Shri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha. Srimad Bhagavad Gita Atha Dvalasodhyayah Bhakti Yogaha. Arjuna Uvacha Evam Satatayuktaye Bhaktastvam Paryupasate Ye Chapyaksharamau Yaktam Tesham Ke Yoga Vittamaha. Shri Bhagavan Uvacha Maya Veshyamano Ye Mam Nityayukta Upasate Shraddhaya Parayopetaah Te Me Yuktatamamatah Ye Tvaksharamanidesham Avyaktam Paryupasate Sarvatra Kamachintyancha Utasthamachalam Dhruvam Sanniyamyendriyagramam Sarvatra Samabuddhayah Te prapnuvanti mameva sarvabhutahite rataah keshodhitaratasteesham avyaktasaktachetasam avyakta hi gatirdukham dehavadbhiravapyate ye tu sarvani karmani mayi sanyasya matparaah Ananyenaiva yogena mam dhyayanta upasate teshchamaham samudharta mrityu samsara sagarat bhavami nachirat padha mayavesita chetasam mayyeva manadhasva mayi buddhim niveshaya Nivashishyasi mayyeva ata urdhvam na samshayah adha chittam samadhatum na shaknoshi mayi sthiram abhyasa yogena tato mamichhaptum dhananjaya abhyasepya samadhosi matkarma paramo bhava madadhamapi karmani Kurvan siddhimavapsyasi adhaitadapyasaktosi kartum madyogamasritah sarvakarma phalatyagam tatah kuruyatatmavan shreyo hi jnanamabhyasat jnanadhyanam vishishyate dhyanat karma phalatyagah Yagachantiranantaram Adhyeshtha sarvabhutanam Maitrah karuna evacha Nirmamo nirahankaraha Samadukha sukakshami Santushthas satatam yogi यतात्मा दृढनिश्चयः मय्यर्पितमनो बुद्धिः यो मद्भक्तः स मे प्रियः यस्मान्नो द्विजते लोको लोकान्नो द्विजचेचयः हर्षामर्षभयोद्वेगैः मुक्तो यस्त च मे प्रियः अनपेक्षः शुचिर्दक्षः उदासीनो गतौ यथः सर्वारम्भपरित्यागी यो मद्भक्तः स मे प्रियः यो न हृष्यति न द्वेष्टि न शोचति न काङ्क्षति शुभाशुभपरित्यागी भक्तिमान् यः स मे प्रियः समः शत्रौ च मित्रे च तथा मानावमानयोः.
Okay, Chinu. Okay, Chinu, I think you have 7 more shlokas in this. I would request all the children limit your performances within about 5 minutes. Okay, also, I'll tell you, Chinu, how to go about this. Next time, prepare a short lecture on Rishi Yajnavalkya. You have the Yajnavalkya in your name also. Do some research, talk about him, and in all the classes, say one shlokam or 2 of them and tell the meaning of that. We've been hearing, but it is better that you interpret the meaning because you speak so well, you are so clear, you're articulating it very nice. Otherwise, the purpose will not be achieved. See, we can continue to listen the shlokams forever, no problem. It has got immense benefits. But if I don't understand the meaning of it, it doesn't make any sense. So now I may have to, please don't mistake me, I may have to stop you here. Continue with this in the next week. Next week, what you should do is prepare a short talk about Rishi Yajnavalkya. Also, whichever shlokam you take one canto, take one shlokam, talk about it, recite it, tell the meaning of it, marmik meaning, the direct meaning. So it becomes very, very useful to all of us, right? Please don't mind, Chinu, I may have to stop you in between because we've exceeded the time. So all the children, limit your performance to 5 minutes so that we can keep giving time to each and every one. Children, a big round of applause to Master Thadepalli Chinmay Yajnavalkya Sharma. Great job. Dandalu. Good. Okay, the next child I'm calling upon is Mayan. Mayan from Houston. Mayan, there is a lot of space above your head. Can you slightly tilt your camera? Kuncha.
Anyways, I'm gonna.
Oh, okay, yeah, you're doing some tricks. Okay. Mayan, the trickster, is there with us. Okay, yeah.
So pick any number between 11 and 19.
Oh, I can't see your face now. Kuncha takutava. That is okay. Think any number
Pick a
between
number
11
between 11 and 19.
and 19. Okay. The game is open for all of us.
Pick
Yeah.
12. 12? Okay. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I have 12 cards. And you see the digits? The digits between 1 and 2. If you add 1 and 2 up, it's 3. 1, 2, 3. This card should be Jack of Spades. So that's the Jack of Spades. Now, for my next trick, let's see. Let's do this trick. So I'll have my dad pick any one of these blocks that are over here. You have to show them to them and then put it in this box upwards.
So we have different colors
Okay.
and different shapes.
Okay.
So we'll pick maybe this.
Okay. Okay. Children, are you monitoring the game? All of you? Pranathi?
And I put it in a box,
Okay.
which Mayan did not see.
Yes, he does not know. He turned his face that
I
side.
don't know.
Oh, you won't know, yes.
So now I'm going to put it behind my back. I don't know what it will be.
Okay.
So now I'm putting it behind my back, and I still have the closed box. Right?
Okay.
Then now I'll put it back,
Okay.
and yours, your cube should be the square of orange square.
Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Let us see the box inside. Oh my God. How can it happen? How can it happen? Khyatika, are you not amused with this?
Yes, I am.
Oh my God, this guy is amazing. See the happiness on Pranathi's face. Karthikeyan has put his eyes popping. I said, how is it happening? Okay.
So we have a normal thing with this. So what I'm gonna do, what I do is, wait 1 minute. So let's see. I put this card on top. Then I put it on this.
Okay.
Then I put this.
Okay.
If I snap, this should be gone. The coin. The coin is gone.
Oh my God. Can you repeat this trick? Is it possible to repeat? Yeah, once more. All the children, please look at the display. Okay. The camera shows there. There is a coin. There is a coin there.
I have all of them.
Okay.
So what I'm gonna do, I put this.
There's a coin here.
Yes.
I put card on. I put the card on this.
Okay.
Put it on this. And then there's other tape. I put it here.
Okay.
Snap. It's gone.
Oh God. How can this be? How can this be? Mayan. This guy is
Okay,
amazing.
For my next trick,
See, Shree Ranjani has come so close to camera. She wants to see what is happening. Very good, Shree Ranjani. Enjoy doing it. Nice.
Okay, for my next trick, I have a cup and a ping pong ball.
Ping
I
pong.
put it
Okay.
in there,
Okay. Yeah.
and then snap, it's gone.
Don't tell me. Don't tell me.
Okay, for my last trick. So
Your last trick. Okay. There is a board. Okay.
Pick any number, any 4-digit number.
Okay. Khyatika, tell a number. 4-digit number.
Is it a 4-digit number?
Yeah, it's only 4 digits.
4596.
4, 5, 4, 5, 9, 6. So I need to write on my paper.
See, he's got a small
4,
instructional
5,
board.
9, 2, okay, so pick any 4-digit number. Pick any other 4-digit number.
Any other 4-digit number?
5732.
Okay, 5, 7, 3, 2, right?
Yes.
So now what I'm gonna do is I'll pick a number. I'll pick a number. Let's see. 2 keys. Okay.
4, 2, 6, 7. Okay.
4, 2, 6, 7. 4, 2, 6, 7. 4,
Okay.
2, 6, 7. Now you guys pick any number. Again.
Okay, Karthikeyan, tell one 4-digit number.
2367.
2, 3, 6, 7. Okay.
6, 7. 2, 3, 6, 7.
See.
Right?
Yes.
Okay. So I have this. Okay.
What did you guess?
do? So we added all.
Okay.
We add all the numbers, and what you're gonna get is 2, 4, 5, 9, 4, and we have a paper here. What we predicted was 2, 9, 5. I can't see it.
You predicted this number before.
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. How can you do that? Okay, Karthikeyan and Vagadishwari, could you understand the game, what he has done? He has predicted the
wait.
number before. Oh.
Okay, so see, I want to reveal the secret to this one. What it is you pick it first, you pick any number.
No. Okay, Mayan. Let me request you one thing. A magician's worth is the tricks, the secret. See, unless you want to teach magic, keep the tricks with you. I'll tell you why. The kind of efforts what you have put into learning this is the amusement. It is not simple mathematics you are doing. Children, are you with me? Because see, magic is what? It's a kankatta vidyai. Kankatta, that means he is making you blind for a moment and he is showing that amusement. The happiness of magic is the amusement. The happiness of the magic is the trick what you do. Do not say the tricks of your magic. That people will know on their own. You getting me? Unless you want to teach people magic, maybe next class onwards, you can do a trick and teach them in case you want. But I would tell as of now, keep the secret with you. Why I'll tell you, magic as an art gives immense happiness into people. That is not so with other subjects. That is not so with music or something. Music has got a different kind of amusement. Magic has got a different kind of amusement. Are you in agreement, Geetika, Pranathi, Pavan? Are you guys in agreement with what I say? The happiness of magic is magic itself. So please don't say the tricks, okay? That is what my submission would be. And Mayan, thank you so much. Are you done with your tricks?
Yes.
Okay, maybe what we can do is after some time, we can arrange an exclusive magic show by you where you would have conducted some magic maybe for 10-20 minutes and one or tricks you may tell them. See, anybody can divulge the tricks, but it is very, very difficult to learn magic. And you at this young age, you're doing so much, and let the trick remain trick with you. We'll be more happy to be tricked. Mr. Pratap, are you with me in saying so? Are you in agreement?
Yeah.
Yeah, the happiness of magic is a trick. A big round of applause to Mayan, the magician and musician and whatnot, who's joined from Houston. Every week he comes out with some good surprises. Thank you so much, Mayan. Okay, the third in order to perform is the group discussion between, I'm going to have the layout, common layout. I'm not going to pin you guys. It's going to be a group discussion. It's going to be between Geetika, Khyatika and Neha, but the house is open for all. Okay, let me also welcome Shree who just joined us. Shree, you will be performing after Karthikeyan. Okay, it will be Pranathi, Karthikeyan and Shree you. After that, there is one ID, Arthi Raghunandan joined. I don't know, Arthi Raghunandan, you will be performing after, Dinavahi, Shree, after that you will be performing Shree Pravarthika and it will be Arthi Raghunandan. Now the house is open. I am going to keep a layout of all. By the way, this is open to all of you. As they pick up and speak, if you find you can join the conversation, please do that. Neha, I would want you to take the lead, announce the topic, and Geetika and Khyatika, Pranathi, Pavan, Shree Vagadishwari, anybody can join. I am not going to be talking anything. It's open for you guys. Just a moment. Neha, with you, beta.
Yes, sir. So my topic is, today's topic is every cloud has a silver lining. So before coming to what the meaning of this quote is, I want to ask you all, what is your favorite food?
Oh.
Noodles. Noodles. Anybody else?
Idli.
Mac and cheese.
Idli.
Dosa.
Dosa. Okay, so everyone
Akka
have...
semia.
Huh?
Semia.
Semia.
Semia
Okay.
upma.
So everyone have different choices. Everybody likes to eat something, and I want you all to imagine that you are being provided with breakfast, lunch, and dinner with your favorite food, and this cycle continues for the next 7 days. And that means for 1 week you are eating your favorite food. And the question that I want to ask you all is, will you be able to enjoy your favorite food every time you eat it, or will you be get bored of it?
We will get bored.
Yes, so definitely we all will be get bored of of even our favorite food. This is because when we eat our favorite food occasionally, then only it is our favorite food, and this is all which applies. The same applies to our practical life also. Without tasting the sadness, the lowest in our lives, we cannot enjoy the peaks or summits in our life. And that's why God has given sadness along with happiness. Also, I like to enjoy swim and all. We all have hobbies, but these all the reasons which make us happy will not be the reasons for our happiness if there would not be some bad days in our life which we do not like. So this is what what human life is all about. Also, I want to give you an example, a classroom situation with which you all can relate with. Consider two students, one is Ram and another is Sham. Ram is a very studious student and he always gets 99% or above 95% whenever he gives exams. And Sham is a backbencher. He do not work really hard to get good marks in his exams. But when they gave their final exams, everybody was shocked because both of them got 98%. But my question is, which student you all think would be much more happier? In this situation which I have explained to you, Ram would be more happy or Sham would be more happy?
The backbencher.
Sham.
Yes. This is because he have seen the lowest in his academic performance, and now he is on the top or a very good. He have achieved something good. So this is what every cloud has a silver lining means. That every cloud.
Okay, Neha. See, now, I said this will be a group discussion. Okay, let it be a kind of a discussion between you three, and let it go on that way. Okay. Now see, giving a talk short lecture is different. I converted this topic as a group discussion. So it is open to all children. Okay, Geetika, Khyatika, Pranathi, anyone. If you have something to add on, Pavan, anyone, please add on. Quickly. Geetika, can you take on Geetika?
Yes, sir. So, good morning everyone, I'm Geetika. So, as Neha said, every cloud has a silver lining. So, this type of idioms, everyone take it in a different meaning. As Neha said about losing their happiness, like losing their interest in that type of food, and gaining happiness in getting the highest mark in their academic reward. So these both are two different kind of things. So we can interpret different kinds of meaning from same idiom. So let's say make hay while the sun shines. So in these type of meanings, it's like they have their direct meaning as well as the indirect meaning, which comes from the life meaning. So if I say, let's say every cloud has a silver lining. Some interpret like there are only dark clouds and we could only see the silver lining. And there are even white clouds. Even they have the silver lining. But if we interpret like white cloud is our happiness and dark cloud are our depression times or anxiety times. So in each and every cloud, we are having that single line which differs from the complete sense which we are feeling at that time. When we are seeing a cloud, white cloud, that means let's say we are happy, and that silver line is kind of either small kind of depression or small sad thing, which we may not feel at that time because we are more happy than it.
Very nice. Okay, quickly, Khyatika, can you continue from where she left?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So according to both of it, I
probably won't agree to that. For example, I take a dark cloud and it has a silver lining. So it says that every bad situation, there is some good aspect to it. So everything you do, something is bad, but you do it for a good cause because you think that's good and it makes a bad thing. So for example, if you quit from your old job and join in a new job, you are fired from the old job and you think that this new job is better than the old job. So this thing is better than that. And for example, my real life situation was I was in my class alone. All the time I used to be alone. Like 9th and 10th I used to have my best friend, 11th and 12th she changed the school. So I sit alone in my class. But so at the breaks I used to read a storybook. When I read a storybook, everyone catches attention to me. So she is something, she is a good girl. And even my best friends come to me and they say that okay, she is reading, we should not disturb, and they go to there. So it's like every bad situation or every uncomfortable situation
Very good.
has
Okay.
a good aspect to
Excellent.
it.
I stop you here. Pranathi, can you take on the distinction between a bad situation and a good situation, just comparing white clouds and dark clouds? I'll just tell you what a dark cloud means otherwise. Pranathi, can you quickly take on? Quickly.
Yes, okay. So, from what I heard, I don't know what they were talking about, but I got the idea of like what they were talking. So, a white cloud is basically your happiness and something that you enjoy doing, but a dark cloud is a depression or something.
Okay, that is what you interpret. Okay, in a group discussion, we may have a different say. I don't want to cloud your opinions. Otherwise, please think what a dark cloud is. Neha, what could be a dark cloud? Vagadishwari, huh?
Yes, sir. For me, in my perspective, dark clouds are different for everyone because we all have individual.
No. Otherwise, no. You are putting your thought onto dark cloud. What is a dark cloud? Why a cloud is seen dark by us? Because of what?
When it rains.
Absolutely. A rain cloud is a dark cloud. Tell me now, is rain a happy phenomenon or a unhappy phenomenon? Yes. No, rain is a happy phenomenon because without rain there is no life. And a dark cloud shows a silver lining much better because of its content is dark. It makes you to look dark. Cloud. It is not inappropriate to compare a dark cloud with unhappiness because on a rainy day, you know it's going to rain. Though rains are good, there are very few of us who would like to welcome rain at that point because I may be walking from my college back home. I may want to go to field and play football. I may want to go to meet Neha. I may want to go and be in my school. If there is a rain cloud, instant reaction is, oh, what has happened? I can't go out. Oh, it's very chilly. It's very windy. That is how our life, is understood. Every dark cloud may not be depressing because it has got a silver lining. The silver lining is what? The happiness which it's going to be bringing later in life. You getting me? Okay, anyone wants to add on? Neha, you want to continue quickly?
Yes, sir. Sir, I want to say that we all have different types of situation in our lives. Like if we exclude the problems or sadness or like all these situations from our life, and everything will go on perfectly, then all these perfect situations will also seem to us like this is not perfect. So I want to say that the reasons which were earlier, the reasons to make us happy would no longer be the reasons to us
Very
be
good.
happy.
Okay, can you take on from here, Khyatika, quickly? Take on from where she left. Yeah, quickly.
Sir, actually my points are done but
No, she made a point. She says every situation which is bad may not continue to be bad. Every situation which looks good may not continue to look good. So this is a kind of balancing act. Geetika, would you like to add on something?
Yes, sir. So I could infer that life is a double-edged sword. So one time a good weighs more, other time bad weighs more. So if we can balance both, like making a good as a bad, because something which we might like in our childhood, we might not like it now. which we like it now, we might not like it in childhood. So it's like we could change our scenarios by the view of our, like in which view we are seeing the scenario. We cannot be both good and bad we cannot be good at the same time or bad at the same time. So in one's life, if we are good, in others' life, it's perspectively, it's relatively we are being a bad person.
Very good. Okay, okay. Vagadishwari, would you like to add something to this quickly? You got something to say?
Yeah, I have written a quote, little this. There would be a plus and minus in all our lives. It is equally, if it is equally, the life will be very happy.
But it is very utopian. You can't have, life is not a bed of roses. We should be preparing ourselves to face the contingencies and handle every contingency just by remembering the word that every cloud has a silver lining. The silver lining is figurative, it is not silver. The cloud itself is figurative. Cloud is, cloud mass, though it is looking like a mass to you, when you go through it, you can go through it. It is not a solid mass. It is a figurative mass, a loose mass. That's why aeroplanes also can travel through clouds, of course, by taking some precautions. I think, Neha, it's a wonderful discussion. The topic went on very well. Pranathi, would you want to add something? Did you all understand the figurative meaning of the statement? Every cloud has a silver lining. Understood? Okay, let me welcome Niharikaa has joined from Chennai. Niharikaa, you will be performing after Atthi Loganathan. Your order of performance is number 10. Very nice. Okay, please understand, every situation has got a different way of perceiving it. Not every situation which looks happy is going to continue that way, and not every situation which looks depressing may not continue that way, because this too shall pass. Please remember, any situation doesn't stay with us for long. We should live in that moment and appreciate how good and how effective it is going to be. A round of applause, children, to Neha, Geetika, Khyatika, Pranathi, Vagadishwari, everyone who took part. Please remember, this is how we will be giving you a topic, and could you prepare is fine, you can participate for about 2 minutes, 1 minute or so. A group discussion is a discussion. You may not have everything correct, you may not be right or wrong. Nothing is right or wrong, in fact. It is your perspective, and you just put across your points. Thank you so much. That's a wonderful talk. And next I am going to invite Shree Vagadishwari and Shree Ranjani, the sister duo from Chennai, Krompet. Both are musicians. Vagadishwari played Veena last time. Mayan, you got a message? Something you were telling me just a moment? Mayan was there with me for a message. What is the message? Yeah. Okay, Mayan. Yeah, you're getting late there at Houston. Good night. God bless. Thank you so much for being here. We will meet next week. Okay, Shree Vagadishwari and Shree Ranjani, over to you.
Hi all. Today I am going to render a song in Ragam Hindolam, set to Adi Talam, composed by Narayana Tirtha.
So it's a Tarangam. Any Sanskrit composition by Sri Narayana Tirtha is called as a Tarangam. The genre is called what? Tarangam. Tarangam otherwise literally means a wave, but in music parlance, Tarangam is a composition by Sri Narayana Tirtha. Please, over to you.
Govardhana Giridhara Govinda, Govardhana Giridhara Govinda, Gokula Palaka Paramananda, Gokula Palaka Paramananda, Govardhana Giridhara Govinda. Govinda.
Very good. Okay, Sri Ranjani, just say the line. Natya rasodghata nana bharana. Just speak the line. How did you sing? Speak, don't sing. See, speak the word. Natya raso.
Natyara
Speak. Natya.
Natyara Sogata Nana
கட்டன் இருக்கே தவிர நீங்கள் பாடும்போது கட்டுன்னு கேட்குறது அது பிகாஸ் ஆஃப் தாளம் லிமிட்டேஷன் ஸோ ட்ரை டு சே இட் இஸ் கட்டா ஒன்லி இட் இஸ் நாட் கட் ரெண்டாவது திஸ் தரங்கம் இஸ் மோர் பாப்புலர் த்ரூ த ராகம் தர்பாரி கோவர்தன கிரிதார கோவிந்த கோகுலபால that is slightly slower in ragam darbari, otherwise called as darbari kannada nu solluvom. So that's so wonderful. In the Hindola version is very peppy and nice. Please understand, tarangam, annamacharya sahityam, dasara padagalu, all these compositions can be sung in more than one tune, more than one raga, more than one style, more than one talam, which is generally not done with trinities and established compositions. Like yesterday evening we had a Utkad Venkata Subbayar recital by this girl Rihanna Praveen from Canada. I expected you both to attend. You were not there. Bhagadishwari and Sri Ranjani.
I'm attending my annual exam.
Acha, okay, understood. You guys were busy because there was a wonderful concert yesterday evening. All the children, Pranathi, Khyatika, Geetika, they were all there. It was so wonderful. And in that case, Utkad, Tyagaraja Swamigal, you talk about Muduswami Diksha, Shyama Shastri, or all those established composers who have composed tunes. I told you know the term Vageyakara.
Yeah.
Established Vageyakara, they do what? They compose the lyrics, they compose the music for that, they perform by themselves, and they also teach. These are the people, and we don't change the tune of them. Mahakavi Subramanya Bharati was equally an adept composer, but we don't know the tune. We know the name Ragam, Bhairavin Ezhirpar, Kapin Ezhirpar, but we don't know the tune, so people started composing tunes on their own. Same is with Tarangam and all. So wonderful, both of you, Sri Vagadishwari and Sri Ranjani. That's a very nice and a peppy composition. I joined you on this drum. Was it disturbing to you?
No.
So you could enjoy playing along with?
Yeah.
So nice. A round of applause to both of them. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Next I call upon Pavan, Master Pavan Raghunandan from Bengaluru. Acha, I see another ID by name Karthikeyan. Karthik, is it your ID or some other Karthikeyan? Sir, I see one more ID Karthikeyan Nutto. Yeah. Can you please speak? Unga mic off irukku. Mic. Can you put on your mic? No? Okay. Okay, no issues. I call upon Master Pavan Raghunandan, a smart youngster. Oru Ardha Padmasanathila ukandhu he is going to play the keyboard. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Please, Mr. Karthikeyan, solunga. Yeah. Yeah, I can hear you, sir. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Wonderful. Sorry. Yeah, long. Romba varsham aachu. Yeah, the mridangist. Oh, thank you. I am so thankful to Vidwan Shri Karthikeyan, who is joined from Chandigarh as a mridangist and as a guru, and we have performed together in Chandigarh. And there is another boy by name Karthikeyan. He is also there. He is going to be performing Bharatanatyam. I saw the same name. I thought it was from the same ID. So wonderful. Okay, Pavan Raghunandan was sitting in Ardha Padmasana. That is very good. See, there are three ways we can sit like this. Chaplangutti okkarradhu appdim bolliya. That is called Sukhasana. And what you are sitting is Ardha Padmasana. Can you put your leg up, please? Can you do that? This is Ardha Padmasana. And if you put both the legs, it becomes Padmasana. And you can, you know Padmasana? Can you show that? Yeah, do that quickly. See, Karthikeyan is a yogic guy. He uses yogic posture when he sits, even to play the keyboard. I'm very happy for you, Pavan. Very nice. Okay, sit at a posture which is comfortable to you. Play. Can you come slightly close to the keyboard because the distance is so much? Yeah, pull the keyboard close to you. And when are you going to get a new keyboard? I'm told you will get a Korg or a Roland very soon.
After my exams, that is next week.
When are your exams?
After this week.
Oh. So are you planning for Korg?
Sir, I still don't know.
You don't know. Okay, it's going to be a huge investment. Please remember, whenever your parents are so supporting, so loving, so caring, so doting, they want to get you whatever you want. When we were children, it was not so. ஒரு 5 ரூபாய் வேணும் ஒரு பிக்னிக் போனோம்னா அம்மாட்ட உட்காந்து நான் அழுதுன்னு இருக்கணும். அம்மா மாங்காடு பிக்னிக் கூட்டிட்டு போறா எனக்கு ஒரு 5 ரூபாய் கூடன்னு கேட்கணும். இப்போ தரமாட்டேன் அப்படின்பா. Today it is not so. Today, yes, we have wherewithal, but we should be honoring their support. When your dad and mom going to invest so much on you, you should be giving it back by regular practice. Please remember tomorrow when we become big in life, in every of the event, we generally remember our gurus only. We don't make a mention of the parents. All the children, please make it a point to mention about the sacrifices your parents have done, and they spend the time and energy and resources for you. But for your mom and dad, it's more your mom. Of course, appaku time nariya irukadu. It's in 99.99 cases, it is a mom who takes care of all this artistic indulgence of the children. And tomorrow you become big in life. In every forum, make it a point, children, to talk about the sacrifices done by your parents. Mata, Pita, Guru, Devam, Bhagavan. Guru மூணாவது தான் வருவார். Mata first. அப்பா ரெண்டாவது தான். Third is Guru, and maybe fourth order is Bhagavan, Devam. And Devam will never ever feel bad that you given the fourth order of preference to him or her in your order of your reverence. It's never misunderstood by the gods. Okay? My earnest request to all the children is, tomorrow when you become big in life, not only tomorrow, right from this tomorrow onward, in any forum when you talk about what you have achieved in life, please credit this to your parents and more to your mom. Today, I credit whatever I am because of my mom. Father possibly could have some time to spend with me, but whenever I was into any of my, like I was also child like you, like Pavan, like Shree Kutti, like say Shree Kutti, don't rub your eyes, okay? Like Shree Vagadiswari, I was also child like you guys, like Karthikeyan. So every occasion it was my mom who was there with me. Appa used to come listen to the program and go off. Bharatiyar Vesham Podroma, school Katrapo competition, something. She was always there with me. So yesterday evening for our program she was there. Did you see her, Pranathi? My mom was there from all the way from Dubai at this right page. She could join and be with you guys to listen to and to bless you all. Okay, Pavan, wonderful. Start. Okay, Pavan, can I request you one thing? All you guys, if it is not so indulging, not so difficult, why don't you take every session of your playing as a public performance? Can you wear a veshti or a kind of an attire which you will be wearing on a stage? Is it possible? I leave it to you. Oh, not that difficult, Pavan. Because ultimately you're going to be wearing a kurta or a veshti, when you play a classical performance. Shree Kutti, are you with me? When Shree Kutti dances, she's in a kind of a kurta and a kind of a salwar where she's going to be dancing Kathak or something, right? Same is with Chinmay Sharma, same is with all the children. If it is not so very demanding, start assuming this importance of attire. On a day when you perform on stage, it becomes a cakewalk. There will be no wardrobe malfunctioning. You understand wardrobe malfunction? Do you know that? Veshti kattindirukken. When I walk to the stage, for a small boy like me, if the veshti doesn't behave, veshti avundu uldudu. It may happen. And you being a small child, everybody will feel very happy about it. And the child will feel very shy. So we will start wearing it. There are Velcro veshtis available. Ramraj cotton, chinna pasangalagana veshti with Velcro is available. I suggest you must try do that. Over to you, Pavan. All yours. Next 5 minutes.
So excuse me. I'm Vagadishwari's mom here.
Chalunga ma.
So she has class at around 9 a.m.
Yeah, please leave. No problem. Please leave. No problem. We'll meet next week. A good job done. Thank you, Vagadishwari. Yeah, Pavan, over to you.
So hello everyone. Today I'm going to start with the invocation of Lord Dakshinamurti.
Wow.
Om Namah Pranavarthaya Shuddhajnanamurtaye Nirmalaya Prashantaya Dakshinamurtaye Namaha. Wow. Om Namah Pranavartaya Sudhagamurtaye Nirmalaya Dashantaya Dakshinamurtaye Namaha. Now I'm going to play the song Dinavahhi from the ragam Mohana and Adi Talam, and is written by Puchi Iyengar.
Puchi Sri Srinivas Iyengar. It is a Varnam. It is a Tana Varnam. Okay? Yeah, please. Wow, very good. Fine. Pavan, the instrument what you have selected on your keyboard does not have much of sustain. Next time try play on the strings. What are the instrument you have selected? Piano mode, right?
Yes, sir.
You know what happens in piano mode? The notes do not sustain. As long as you press the key, the sound should come continuously. It doesn't happen the same in all the modes. So try find out play on strings. And if I rightly remembered, I said try practice putting talam with the left hand. Was someone else putting talam for you? Amma talam potala unake? So nadu talata pathundom namme. That's wonderful. Yeah, please do it. It's not a big deal. A big round of applause to Master Pavan Raghunandan, joined from Bengaluru. For the very best. And the next child who's going to be performing is Pranathi Atthi from Tirupati. But this Tirupati will very soon fade away after 25th. She is flying and going to be there in Georgia, right?
Yes.
Okay. Pranathi Atthi, over to you quickly.
Yes, thank you, sir. Good morning, everyone. My name is Pranathi Atthi. Today I'm going to be talking about Holi and its pros and cons.
What is that?
So
Holi and pros and
Holi
cons.
is a popular ancient Hindu festival, also known as the Festival of Love, the Festival of Colors, and the Festival of Spring. The festival celebrates the eternal and divine love of Radha and Krishna. It also signifies the triumph of good over evil, as it celebrates the victory of Lord Vishnu as Narasimha Narayana over Hiranyakashipu. Holi celebrates the arrival of spring, the end of winter, the blossoming of love and for many. It is a festive day to meet others, play and laugh, forget and forgive, and repair broken relationships. The festival also celebrates the beginning of a good spring harvest season. It lasts for a night and a day starting on the evening of Purnima, which is a full moon day, falling in the Hindu calendar month of Falguna, which falls around the middle of March in the Gregorian calendar. The next morning is celebrated as Rangvalli Holi, which is also called Dhuleti, a free-for-all festival of colors where people smear each other with colors and drench each other. Water guns and water-filled balloons are also used to play and color each other. Anyone and everyone are fair game, friend or stranger, rich or poor, man or woman, children and elders. The frolic and fight with colors occur in the open streets, parks, outside temples and buildings. So first I'm going to be talking about the pros of Holi. First is its natural and organic colors. Traditionally, the Holi colors were created with naturally helpful ingredients like hibiscus flowers, henna leaves, kesar, sandalwood and more. These natural colors are not just good for your skin, hair and eyes, but they even cleanse and clear the dead skin. Second is the cool and energizing drinks and food. Wake up from a chilling winter slumber, our body needs more than just a cold shower. Renowned Holi drinks like Kandai, Kanji act as a great coolants and are an excellent source of antioxidants. And also a variety of dishes are made on these occasions that feel good to everyone, especially when everyone is eating light food to maintain health. And some of the cons of Holi is that in the past, the traditional Holi colors were extracted from plants, like turmeric, neem and kalash were used and they had several positive health benefits. But nowadays, altered synthetic colors are used that are highly harmful to humans. The chemical colors contain solvents like lead, aromatic compounds and benzene. Red, green and black are some of the dark colors that contain copper sulfate, mercury sulfide and lead oxide in high content. These chemicals can lead to various health issues. Few of them are allergy in eyes, which results in blindness and redness of the eye, and the excess intake of black color will directly affect the kidney. So, and it will also attack the nervous system, and it can also affect the hair. So once the color gets dry, it results in dry and brittle hair, and all of this result in skin cancer. So on one hand, we see Holi as a great importance, but on the other hand, people are erasing its true importance but making it a polluted festival. It causes water pollution and because all the colors get into nearby water bodies. So next I'm going to be singing a small verse of the song Sakhya from the film Sati, and this song is sung by Hariharan Garu and Clinton Garu. The composer of music is A.R. Rahman sir, and the composer of lyrics is Veturi Garu. Pachandaname, pachadaname, toli toli valake, pachadaname, pachitana pula pachadaname, yadaku samatam chalune. about colors,
Oh.
and each verse is about a different color.
That's a very smart way of connecting. It's very relevant to speak about Holi today. And Pranathi sang the song Bhajantaname. That song does not have to do anything directly with Holi, but it talks of the color green. That's a very smart way of connecting it. Good job, Pranathi. A round of applause. I just got an ID connecting now. Mahalakshmi Natarajan from Chittoor, Andhra. And if you're going to be performing, it will be after Niharikaa. It will be after Pranathi. Now it's going to be Karthikeyan from Salem. Karthik, over to you, Kanna.
Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Good morning to all. I'm Karthikeyan from Salem, disciple of Kalaimamani Srimati Appana Ramesh ma'am. Today I am going to perform Kali Kautvam, set to Ragam Hamsadvani, Talam, Kanda Chapu.
Khanda Chap. Okay. Very good. See the coincidence. We had a Ragam Hamsadvani in the beginning, and Hamsadvani has come up now. Okay, the ID Mahalakshmi Natarajan. Kodande on parent amma?
Shivani, sir.
Shivani, you will be performing after Niharikaa. Okay. Karthik, back to you. Very nice. Karthik has got a small studio at this place. See?
Is that okay, sir?
Perfect. बहुत बढ़िया. Okay, can you slightly turn the camera to because the space between left and right. No. Opposite. Turn it opposite. Yeah, this is okay now. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Volume varle amma.
Yes, sir. We are playing.
Okay. अच्छा नमस्कार मन्ना आपको. Oh, my God, so wonderful, so wonderful. Did you notice towards the end when he stuck a pose? He was absolutely looking like Kali, and you remember almost 4 months before he did a Narasimha Kautvam. Kavitvam is so beautiful, and Karthik, you did a fantastic job. A big round of applause, children, to Karthik. You made our day, you made our day. Thank you, Uma ma'am. Very nice.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. The next child, Shree Dinavahi, Shree Pravarthika from Hyderabad. Shree, there's a lot of space above your head. Can you slightly put the camera down? Enjoy what now? What are you going to do today?
Namaste dear all. My name is T.S. Pravarthika. Today I am going to narrate a story. I am a disciple of Wing Commander Major M. Yagaraman Iyer. The Saint's Advice. One day a mother brought her 8-year-old son to a great saint. She bowed down to him and said,
Shree, ni mic poyindamma. Shree, we can't hear you. Wait, is everyone else hearing?
She's muted, sir.
Yeah, you're muted, I believe. No.
Now?
Yeah, now I can hear you. Continue.
The Saint's Advice. One day, a mother brought her 8-year-old son to a great saint. She bowed down to him and appealed to him to solve her problem. She said, "My son eats a lot of jaggeries. I am tired of telling him not to do so, but he just does not listen to me. Please advise him to give up eating jaggery. I am sure he will listen to you." The saint looked at the young boy. He then told the mother, "Madam, please bring this boy to me again after a week." After 7 days, the mother brought her son to the saint again. The mother and the son greeted the saint and sat before him. The saint called the young boy to him and asked him to sit near him. He patted his back and said, "Dear boy, now onwards, please do not eat jaggeries. You must listen what your mother tells you." The young boy folded his hands in reverence and promised to give up eating jaggeries. The mother was astonished. She thought, if the saint had to say just this to the boy, why didn't he do so 7 days ago when I had first brought him here? He was puzzled. She asked the saint to explain this. The saint explained to her, "Madam, I used to eat a lot of jaggeries. When myself ate so much jaggeries, what right I had to ask the boy not to eat it? If at the time I had told your son not to eat jaggeries, it would not have any positive effect on him. If the past 7 days I have denied myself jaggeries, so my words have a greater effect." The saint was none other than the Gyaneshwar, great saint of Maharashtra. Practice what you preach.
So wonderful. Practice what you preach. Through the words of Saint. See, Pavan also heard this story, and the thought is same. If the deed is same, if the message is same, why not? A fantastic message today. Thank you, Kumari Dinavahi Shree Pravarthika from Hyderabad. She's also a budding Kathak dancer, a vocalist. She's got so much to offer. Thank you so much. Okay, I call upon the next child. It's going to be Atthi Loganathan. That ID, I don't know, I don't see it anymore.
Sir, excuse me.
Yeah, okay.
Atthi Loganathan ID is my brother's ID. He is from Chennai, Velacheri.
யார் பேசுறது?
Oh, Karthikeyan mother.
Oh, சரி. அவர் வந்து okay, maybe he's already left, right?
Got it. Sir,
yeah, he's not there. அந்த ஐடி இல்ல இப்போ. So then
Okay.
okay, then maybe
He is
after
an
Karthik.
observer. He is an observer.
Lovely. Then I call upon Niharikaa. Niharikaa from Chennai, Tiruvallur. Oh wow, Niharika is ready. Let us see what she is going to do today. Niharika, can you move to your right slightly? Konja right kuva. Move to your right slightly. Start. Yeah. Konja pinadi vandugo. Very good. ஆத்திச்சுடி அறம் செய்ய விரும்பு ஞப் Pol Velai. Ukamadu Kaividel. Karthikeyan, do you know this initial? Can you say the initial? Aram Sayavirumbu, R with the Sinam, El with the Karavel, E with the Villakel. Do you know that?
Little bit one.
Yeah, say the first 4 lines. Quickly.
Aram Sayavirumbu, R with the Sinam, El with the Karavel, E with the
Villakel. Oh, thank you. So wonderful. I mean, it's so difficult to pronounce even. So difficult to say. Niharikaa has done a great job. See, she's so happy. Thank you, Niharikaa. Round of applause to the little wonder. Thank you. Thank you. We'll meet next week. A round of applause, children, to baby Niharikaa from Chennai. I think we have now Shivani. Shivani from Chittoor, yeah? Chittoor, Andhra?
No, sir. Pithapuram.
Pithapuram. Yeah, Pithapuram. Shivani, can you turn your scope to landscape possible? We are seeing you portrait. At the deselect Panditu, can you turn? We will be able to see you full. The screen, possibly. Yeah, this is better. Shivani from Pithapuram. You want to sing, Shivani?
Yes, sir. Tyagaraja Priti, Hindola Raga, Aditara, Samajavara Grama.
Kandipa, paadu. Tambura vachindrikyo?
Illa, sir.
Tambura, enna shruti paadu ni vazhakama? Anjaliya? Seri nee paadu. Anja, okay, paadu. Anjana na shruti tare unakku kekkradha paadu. Just listen. Saga madha niza sani dha maga sa kekkradha tambura kekkradha? Paadu. Okay.
Samajavara Gamana Sadhuhar 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 Sarasam Japanakala Gita Vikhyata Samajavara Gamana Sadhuhar Sarasam Japanakala Gita Vikhyata Samajavara Gamana Mani Gamaja Sudha 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 Mayan Vichara Guna Zidayana Manama Padayas Mani Gamaja Sudha Mayan Vichara Guna Zidayana Manama Padayas Siddho Matruja Sabda Varanada Saladika Srikrata Yadava Kula Murali Yadava Kula Murali Yadava Kula Murali Yadava Kula
Good, Shivani. Good. ஒரே ஒரு விஷயம், தம்புரா இல்லாமல் பாடாது. எப்போ பாடினாலும் ப்ராக்டிஸ் பண்ணாலும் தம்புரா வச்சுட்டு பாடு. ஆற்றுல தம்புரா வச்சுட்டு இருக்கியா? இல்லை.
ஸ்ருதி பாக்ஸ் இருக்கு சார்.
ஸ்ருதி பாக்ஸ் நீ கையால் போட்டுட்டு பாடணும். மொபைலில் கூகுள் ப்ளே ஸ்டோரில் போனேன்னா தன்புரா ட்ராய்டுன்னு இருக்கும். அந்த லிங்க் நான் பெரியப்பாக்கு அனுப்புகிறேன். அதில் டவுன்லோட் பண்ணிக்கோ. தென் ஐ காட் சம்திங் டு டெல் யூ அபவுட் யுவர் மியூசிக். சரியா? நன்னா பாடுறேன். யூ காட் அ நைஸ் வாய்ஸ், நைஸ் ரேஞ்ச். தன்புரா இல்லாமல் பாடினா நம்ம எப்படி என்ன இன்டர்நெட் பண்ணுறோம் நமக்கு தெரியாது. ஸோ இட்ஸ் அ ஃப்ரீ ஆப் அவைலபிள், தன்புரா ட்ராய்டு. என்ன கிளாஸ் படிக்கிற சிவானி?
Intermediate second year.
Oh, good. So go to Google Play Store, download and set your tanpura and sing along with tanpura. Even film songs, try not to practice without a tanpura, without a drone, so that you will know exactly where are you hitting. Clear? Very good. We'll meet next week, maybe with some other song. And the internet connectivity at this place is slightly sluggish. You're using a mobile phone, yeah?
Yes, sir.
Find a place where the connectivity is better, because the video was slightly getting stuck. Anyway, good round. Nicely done. Shivani joined us for the first time. You did a good job, Shivani. Thank you. That's it. That brings to the end of our episode today. I think we had a nice time, all of us with different talents, a few of the new entrants. We'll continue to have it. All those finer points I'm telling you, try to imbibe it for the next episode on 26th morning. 26th, we got a yoga shiver. We'll have, but it'll be slightly early in the morning. I know Karthikeyan gets up very early in the morning. The problem is slightly with Shree and Pranathi. They want to sleep a little longer. Shivani can get up 5:30 in the morning next Saturday. I'll send you the link. It's going to be a yoga shiver. Okay, we'll have a yoga session. Let us see how it comes by. Khyatika would say, sir, I love to sleep till 9 o'clock on a Saturday morning. Let us see. Yeah. Niharikaa cannot get up before 8 o'clock. I know that. Paravala. I think. Chalungama.
Is it on Saturday?
It's on Saturday. Next Saturday. I'll send you the link. Cheriya?
எனக்கு காலேஜ் இருக்கு சார்.
But early morning 5:30 என்னமா college? Come on. Anyway, those who can join should join with something really, really good. We will finish the session today with just Omkara and close the session of the day. Repeat Omkara with me. Take Yoga Mudra. Om. You can close your eyes. Om. Okay, rub your palms vigorously. Generate heat. Keep them on your eyes once, second time, third time. Now cup your eyes with the palms and blink the eyes from within. Blink the eyes from within. Release the hands. Look at your palm and release the palms. And what a wonderful day we had. It's a great start in the morning. And the mic off and do mama. Okay. Then now thank the Almighty for having given us a human birth, a wonderful place to live, and nice people to be around with. Sarve janaha sukhino bhavantu, loka samastaha sukhino bhavantu, sarve jiva jantu sukhino bhavantu. Jai Hind. Namaskaram. We'll meet next week. Bye Kutis.
Bye.
Thank you, sir.
Bye, all the best. Bye. Bye.
Happy weekend.